Vito Barbieri is an anti-choice Republican state representative from Idaho, attributes that already suggest he has an intellectual capacity hovering somewhere between a Cocker Spaniel and a tree stump. So it shouldn't be very surprising that the other day he revealed that he believes a woman can swallow a camera and have it end up somewhere in the vicinity of her vagina. No, this information did not come to light thanks to any kind of weird sex scandal. It's just because Idaho is currently debating whether or not to bar doctors from prescribing safe and effective healthcare to women in the form of medical abortions using things like Skype, video conferencing, or even phone calls. Note that this is not actually done right now in Idaho. They're debating outlawing it just in case. Barbieri asked a doctor on the stand whether or not it would be possible for a woman to swallow a camera and have a doctor via video conferencing be able to tell what the situation is in her uterus. Now, we all know that the reproductive system doesn't work that way, but to Barbieri's credit, this method would work for telling the difference between a woman who is pregnant and one who had merely swallowed watermelon seeds accidentally and had watermelons growing inside her. When the doctor informed Barbieri that swallowed things don't end up in the uterus, Barbieri responded, "Fascinating, that makes sense." At this point, probably wondering whether or not his wife would let him have sex without the hole in the sheet this time so he could at last gaze upon the female reproductive system in all its glory. Barbieri sits on the board of the Open Arms Pregnancy Center and Real Choices Clinic, which might make it seem odd that he doesn't know how the female reproductive system works, until you realize that the only real choices the clinic provides is whether to go through with a pregnancy and then give a baby up for adoption, or to go through with a pregnancy and then raise a child for 18 years. One important thing that seems to be getting lost in the aftermath of Barbieri's dumb shit question is that doctors who prescribe medical abortions via video conferencing don't actually need to be able to see inside a woman's uterus when they do it. The reason why is because women who want that video conference will still have to go into a clinic and be seen by a competent professional who will examine her, know what to look for, and be able to help the doctor on the video conference who's prescribing the pills. So that just seems to get lost in this ridiculous question, and the reason must be either because Barbieri is so dumb that not only does he not know how women's reproductive systems work, but he also doesn't know how the procedure he's arguing against works, or he knows that that's how it works, and he's purposefully trying to obscure that point. This all really drives home the fact that America truly is the land of opportunity when a man this stupid and hateful can grow up, find a woman to marry him, get to the age of 63 without knowing how women's bodies work, and still manage to have children, who I assume were either actually adopted or birthed while his wife was hidden away in a shame hut.